PSS best mechanism to tackle influx of illegals into Sabah. Security and Public Order Consultative Council to be established. Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohana Priya. You're watching News on 2. The Sabah Temporary Pass PSS was initiated to clean the state from the influx of illegal immigrants. Deputy Home Minister Datuk Mohammad Aziz Jaman said the PSS program must be implemented as it's vital in helping to identify and filter out illegal immigrants in the state holding dubious identity documents, namely the IMM13, Kad Burung-Burung and Census Certificate. Dato' Aziz explained that the government is working hard to solve the illegal immigrant issue that has been plaguing the state for quite some time. He added that holders of PSS would only be allowed to travel to the peninsula after getting the approval of the Sabah Immigration Department Director.
Sebenarnya kerajaan yang Mesrapati ini adalah kerajaan UMNO dan Barisan Nasional kerana mereka tidak melakukan apa-apa. Malah pelaksanaan PSS ini ramai pemegang-pemegang dokumen IMM13, burung-burung dan juga panci yang palsu ini, saya difahamkan sekarang mereka susah hati kerana we are going to find them, hunt them and we will arrest them. Jadi dari sudut mana yang kita mesrapati? Pemberian kad PSS bukannya mesrapati. Pemberian PSS adalah untuk memburu pati. Jadi ini perlu difahami oleh rakyat negeri Sabah.
Dato' Aziz also stressed that the drastic change is needed to improve the current system. In order to provide better connectivity for the people and to further boost economic development in Sabah and Sarawak, the Pan-Borneo Highway project will proceed under the Pakatan Harapan government. Works Minister Barubian said the project had reached 20% physical completion and it will be fully completed in stages by June 2023. Barubian also refuted allegations made by certain quarters who claimed that the project is being delayed. He reiterated that the Pan-Borneo Highway was never delayed nor cancelled because the ministry wanted it built accordingly to specifications and quality for the benefit of the rakyat.
Ada orang yang mengatakan projek ini telah diabandon, telah ditinggalkan oleh pemerintah Pakatan Harapan, tapi ini bukan betul dan saya sendiri datang mengatakan baru tadi pun saya sudah berkongsi dengan para media dengan orang kita di satu tempat tadi itu dan mengatakan ini bukan diabandon dan ini akan diteruskan.
Barubian also informed that the government will keep developing infrastructure in Sabah, especially in the rural areas. This also includes the development of basic infrastructure such as roads and other basic amenities. A Security and Public Order Consultative Council, or MKKA, is in the process of being set up to improve the management of current issues related to security threats. Home Affairs Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin said the MKKA would be a platform for getting feedback and insights on the effectiveness of the ministry's policies and programs, as well as a medium for community leaders to express their dissatisfaction over the standard operating procedures used by agencies under the ministry. According to Tan Sri Muhyiddin, the MKKA would comprise community representatives, non-governmental organizations and top officials of the ministry.
Di tokoh-tokoh mereka-mereka yang pakar mahir dan isu-isu yang berkaitan dengan soal keselamatan, ketentraman awal, soal komuniti. Ini mengambil masa sedikitlah kita nak identify siapa mereka dan sama ada mereka bersedia untuk duduk menjadi ahli.
Met after delivering his New Year address during the ministry's New Year gathering in Putrajaya, Tan Sri Muhyiddin said the council is expected to begin its meeting this year. The Ministry of Home Affairs is intensifying its efforts to check and eradicate money laundering and terrorism financing in the country. Thus, the establishment of the new non-profit organization Financial Environment Management under the Register of Societies Malaysia, or ROS, would greatly help the government to identify registered organizations that were abused for money laundering purposes and terrorist funding activities. Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin said ROS was currently scrutinizing the annual financial reports submitted by numerous organizations under the Societies Act, stressing that the move was not intended to disturb any organization.
Kita nak beri jaminan, ini bukan nak mengganggu, dan saya tak fikir semua orang kita bertujuan menggunakan itu. Kalau ada suspicion tentang sebuah pertubuhan itu dilakukan itu, maka pihak ROS boleh. Jadi bukan nak harass, ya. Don't take it like kita ni nak kawal. Tidak, kita bukan nak kawal, tapi kalau ada bukti-bukti yang kita dapati melibatkan badan seperti itu kita akan ambil pandangan yang lebih serius lagi.
He added the move also to prevent the existence of organizations that could jeopardize the country's harmony. 9 children, including 2 infants, are being treated for influenza A at Sultanah Aminah Hospital in Johor Bahru. All 9 patients have been admitted into hospital since 3 to 5 days ago. Johor State Exco Aminul Huda Hassan said there has been a drop of number of child patients infected from influenza A. He also said there are 8 adults who are also infected by the virus.
Mana kalau datang ke hospital, kita akan buat ada punya treatment untuk ujian yang lebih tepat supaya terus dihasilkan. Kalau disakit nanti dia akan bercampur dengan pesakit biasa. Jadi di hospital ni datang, dia akan terus buat ujian saringan yang lebih tepat, dan daripada itu baru kita letakkan mereka berhasingan dengan kanak-kanak yang tak ada demam.
37 accident-prone areas in Kedah have been identified and will be monitored throughout Ops Selamat 2020. Deputy Kedah Police Chief Datuk Muhammad Azli Abdullah said the Kota Star district has the highest number of accident-prone areas that involves 6 locations. Datuk Muhammad Azli then added that Kuala Muda and Padang Terap have 5 areas prone to accidents, followed by Pendang with 4, Bandar Baru Baling and Kulim with 3 each, Langkawi and Yan with 2 each, and Sik with 1. He said that about 700 police personnel will be on duty throughout the operation to ensure traffic runs smoothly during the Chinese New Year festive season.
Saya pun nak gerakkan JSPT saya, di mana tempat-tempat yang selalu berlaku kemalangan, kita akan tingkatkan kehadiran. Okay. Tapi bilangan hotspot ni kita bergantung kekal kepada kejadian kemalangan. Okay. Bukan maksudnya di hotspot ni kami akan ada tau. Kami akan berada juga di tempat-tempat yang strategik.
Now, the police seized 3,050 cartons of contraband cigarettes worth about 380,000 ringgit after inspecting an abandoned lorry at Jalan Kampung Ana in Tumpat, Kelantan. Tumpat Police Chief Superintendent Abdul Rashid Mat Daud said the lorry driver jumped out of the vehicle and fled the scene upon realizing the presence of police officers. Superintendent Abdul Rashid said the lorry was believed to be heading towards Meranti. He said further investigations found that the lorry was reported to be stolen in March 2019.
Daripada siasatan kita, maknanya dia ambil daripada tempat dia, kemudian dia isi dalam lori dan dibawa ke destinasi yang dituju. Tapi kita tak pasti ke mana dia nak bawa, tapi halanya ke Jalan Meranti, Pasir Mas.
He said the police is also on the hunt for the lorry driver, adding that the case is being investigated under Section 135, Subsection 1 of Customs Act 1967. Coming up next, DBKL allocates 3.9 million ringgit to help Bumiputra first-time home buyers. Stay with us. 17 representatives from the print, electronic and online media, local and foreign media, journalist associations and non-governmental organizations have been appointed as pro tem committee members for the Malaysian Media Council, or MMC. Communications and Multimedia Minister Gobind Singh Deo said its establishment following the Cabinet's decision on 6th December, which agreed for the formation of the Media Council as a self-regulatory body to protect the interests of the media and its practitioners, while at the same time ensures more responsible media practices. Gobind said the Pro Tem Committee had 2 months to discuss and come up with a proposed bill to set up the council and its functions.
Draft rang undang-undang yang akan dirangka oleh jawatan kuasa ini akan meneliti 5 bidang utama, iaitu pertamanya, objektif-objektif dan fungsi-fungsi majlis media. Kedua, perlembagaan majlis media dan juga keahlian majlis media. Ketiga, bab kod tata laku. Keempat, bab kaedah penyelesaian pertikaian. Dan kelima, bab peruntukan umum yang termasuk mengkaji semula undang-undang semasa yang perlu dimansuhkan ataupun dipindah apabila majlis media ditubuhkan nanti.
He said this after chairing the meeting on MMC in Putrajaya. The MMC will also act on public complaints against the media. The Federal Territories Ministry, through the Kuala Lumpur City Hall, or DBKL, will provide a revolving fund of 3.9 million ringgit to help Bumiputras buy affordable homes. Minister Khalid Abu Samad said the fund is to lighten the burden of buyers who had been offered such accommodations to secure their 10% down payment. According to Khalid, the fund is expected to benefit at least 130 buyers.
Sasaran bantuan dana pinjaman ini, kita akan beri pinjaman khaslah kepada mereka, adalah kepada golongan B40 dan M40 yang telah mendapat tawaran untuk membeli rumah mampu milik di wilayah Persekutuan Kuala Lumpur, dan ianya khusus untuk pembeli rumah pertama yang bekerja atau menetap di wilayah Persekutuan Kuala Lumpur sahaja.
He said the loans from the revolving fund must be paid back in 10 years without any interest being imposed. However, those who fail to service the loan would be penalized. The fund is the collection of penalties from developers and contractors for selling unsold Bumiputra units to non-Bumiputras without approval. The development of digital technology has opened up various new opportunities for entrepreneurs to grow. To date, the delivery service for home-cooked meals through the Go Eat app is expected to provide up to 10,000 job opportunities to the younger generation. The application, which was fully developed by locals, would also provide business opportunity to interested vendors. Speaking at the soft launch of the app, Entrepreneur Development Minister Datuk Sri Mohammad Ridzuan Yusof said entrepreneurs should utilize all the support and facilities provided by the government under the National Entrepreneurship Policy 2030.
Dasar itu sendiri untuk menjadikan negara keusahawanan 2030. Apakah terasi? Terasi adalah memastikan kita menjadi negara penguat. Bukan saja dari sudut pembuatan fizikal, tapi juga penggunaan soft skill. Pemikiran kita, ilmu kita, kebolehan kita untuk berinovasi.
Go Eat will commence full operations on Sunday, initially in Putrajaya, Cyberjaya and Bangi, before expanding nationwide. The app is available for download on Android Play Store or iOS App Store. The Youth and Sports Ministry has refuted allegations that it has given contracts to GK Sports and Recreation Sdn Bhd, which is said to be linked to one of the 17 people arrested during an anti-narcotics raid last Sunday. In a statement, the ministry said the selection process of companies in the supplies and services procurement of the ministry is executed according to the procedures of supplies and services, in line with the Treasury orders enforced by the Ministry of Finance. The ministry also said under the Pakatan Harapan administration, no contract has been awarded to GK Sports and Recreation Sdn Bhd. It added that the ministry is always open to any inquiry by the authorities and is leaving the investigation process to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC, to investigate the matter. Now, the Alliance Junior Football Championship AJFC Malaysia League is back, and like always, there's everything to play for. The league kicks off on 29th February with matches in the central and southern regions. The northern and east coast regions will play their first match on 7th March, while teams in Sabah and Sarawak start their campaign on 14th March. The competition will pit the best teams from 6 regions as they vie to be crowned regional champions and earn a shot at winning the AJFC Malaysia League 2020 title. Each region will feature 16 teams divided into 2 groups of 8 teams. Teams will play each other in a round-robin format, and each match will be 70 minutes long. Group winners in Group A and B will then play in the regional finals. Alliance Malaysia Berhad Chief Executive Officer Zakri Khair said it is important for AJFC to continuously evolve to provide young players with opportunities to develop their potential.
We Malaysians can play and compete with the best. At 14, 15, 16, for some reason, when they hit the senior leagues, they get lost in transition. That I do not understand. So clearly, we have the kind of passion, the skills.
Besides the title, the players aged 14 to 16 years old will also be vying for individual honours and the chance to be part of Alliance Explorer Camp AEC Football Edition Asia in Manila, Philippines from 27 to 31st July and AEC Football Edition Global in Munich, Germany in August. A total of 14 players will represent Malaysia at the AEC Asia. Upsan. The top 2 footballers from the stint will be part of the AEC Global initiative.
Last year was the best edition. Yes. I can see the technical ability with the East Coast and the Sabah Sarawak games were very good. I think it's not going to be a problem for us. I think we can take the best 14.
And that concludes today's edition of Updates at Noon. In our top story today, PSS best mechanism to tackle influx of illegals into Sabah. Join us again at 7 p.m. for more updates on the latest happenings from around the world. I'm Mohana Priya. Thanks for watching.